Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are checking out Alan Wake 2. Can't wait to play this one. We're going to jump right into it. Unfortunately, we had a bug early on. So I had to kind of restart the stream. But we should be good. There is no difficulty achievements, which is a bummer. So we're just going to run through normal. Playing on the Series X. Let's hopefully not run into any bugs.
The beginning.
Here we go.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
All right, we're taking over. Skip. Okay. We're in. We're playing Alan Wake 2. It's not bugging out this time. So yeah, excited to be playing Alan Wake 2. Excited for Remedy to bang out another banger of a game. And
already gone.
yeah, so we're gonna see how the end game of the year ends here with all these awesome games coming out lately. This is kind of one of the last bangers of the year that is AAA big. Okay, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Achievement! That was a chapter? I ran for maybe 30 seconds and I got an achievement. This is already starting off good. Ow!
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's a pretty good opening title card. I do like that. Just bam, Alan. Boom, wait. 2. Burr.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Man, this is gonna be good.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
It's gonna be some Max
Sorry
Payne
I've been
voice
gone so much
acting,
lately,
some Sam
Logan.
Lake.
Oh my
Classic
God, Mom,
Remedy
it's not your
gameplay.
fault people get all murdery. What happened?
This might be giving Resident Evil 4 remake a run for its money. We'll see how it turns out.
Just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Dude, the lip sync seems off. Are we running into another bug?
Here we are. Cauldron
Just
Lake.
watch the mouth of the officers. What's the mouse? Doesn't seem right. I don't know. It could be me. I don't know.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Okay. Return 1. So that Sam Lake guy, he put himself in the game. That's Sam Lake.
Before we get swallowed
Head
up by
writer,
the
too.
trees.
But it's Max Payne's voice.
I should take a look at that map.
He's doing the Max Payne voice. Oh, Chivo.
I think I hear some.
Pick up a map. Oh yeah, here we go. I remember Silent Hill now. Yeah. There's the school, Pyramid Head over here. It's all coming back. Okay, we can go to the rental cabins. A couple pathways in around the mountains. Cool. Goals. Get to the crime scene. Cool.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay, let's check it out. FBI.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Caseboard inside the mine place. Mine place.
The mine place. My version of the mine palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mine place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. Okay, cause of the chest trauma. That was the guy who got it open. A lot of bloating. Is Rob here? Bloating. Okay. Just looking around, see if there's any goodies.
See, you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Whoa.
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I want to go back up top, and it looked like there was 2 different pathways,
I'll
but
be back in a second.
Roger.
I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. It was like right here. Rampage at the rental cabins.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Can't pick it up. Just a little backstory. Kind of like Twin Peaks kind of game.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I'm looking for goodies. Okay. Invisible walled. Alan Invisible Wake. Mortar Falls.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Fragments. Okay. Can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Whoa. Increase magazine, hold fire on the active auto. Probably want to go for another headshot. Okay. Whoa, shit. Interesting. See, it pays off the search, people. And Blue wanted me to speedrun it? Are you kidding me? Never. Never ever ever speedrun a game before, ever.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get
It's not
murdered.
it's not in my
If getting back to nature is your
it's not in my blood to do that to you guys.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
But my speed run, which is hot.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
The witch's hut. Well, I don't see a witch. No witch. These might be the kids who seen that shanking. Because at the start that guy got gutted and there was a couple kids. Sounds like these were the kids maybe. Got some gear. Battery pack.
A lunchbox again.
Whoa!
Who's leaving these out here?
Thank you very much. Alan is watching all over us. That dirty, dirty Alan. Dirty Alan. I should maybe go check out that mission, eh? Or we're gonna be searching everywhere all day, all night. Game must autosave.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Max Payne.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
UFO cover up. Okay, I took a picture. Yeah, I like the look of this so far.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Okay. How do I place it? Okay, there we go.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay. Investigate the crime scene and kind of plan it out on the board here. That's what's really going on.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
LA Noir style.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. That's not right. Okay.
All right.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Question and unlock. Detection. Okay. Okay, learn more about the victim and the killer and kind of work the boards over.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
You're just gonna kind of order this up.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. That's it. Robert
Okay.
Nightingale,
We did it.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. This mug always cheers me up. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Alright, that's cool. You're like tracking the collectibles on the board. Very interesting. It shows you, okay, it shows you how many there are. Very cool. Very cool. So collectible board, map, all the good stuff, weapon upgrades.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Okay. Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, take a nap.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Remember, sometimes you can brute force. I've done it before. Haven't got it. Okay. Maybe something to do in the house here, I don't know. Two triangular. Another two
Hey there, Mr.
triangle.
Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
So there's three triangles. Is there more? So probably pick the ones in that area. Okay, what? So we want sink, fridge, and bed. Sink, fridge, bed. Is that the sink? Oh, the fridge is double. Double triangle out, double down. Oh, I didn't even do the top one. Rebrooded it. I didn't even do the top one. Dirty. I just did I did number 2 and 3, and I guess I had the first one perfectly on it. I'll take a little brute force any day. Wow. Brute forced it, baby. Can't believe I'm saying that. I want to quick slot that. Okay, I don't think there was any other goodies. I can't believe we brute 40'd that first one, dude. Oh, that was the sink one. Okay, let's keep looking. We got a profile of the victim.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. What?
So, how do we do this? Okay.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Okay, locked. Murder site. Campfire.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
I don't know. Maybe I have to go off
Look
the
around.
beaten path. I don't
See you
know.
in a bit.
Take your time.
Because my profiling doesn't seem to,
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
profiling does not seem to add up. I wonder if I'm supposed to go off the beaten path, because I can't really profile anybody. See, it says profile someone. Find evidence. Victim came from. I guess go down to the lake, right? He came in from there. We just go
I'm gonna go
follow
check something out.
follow
Be right
where
back.
he came in from, and maybe that does the profile. Remember, we got an open world here. We gotta at least look around a bit here, right? It's like a detective, thing. It's gonna be a while to solve these cases. UFOs. This guy's a nut bar. Lunchable. Dead end. Okay, we'll go around and boom boom. Check that out. I've been here. Don't see too much out here.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Okay, well, I think that's it. We've been to the witch hunt. We checked all that. I guess back to the crime scene. And we profile it out, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we want to swing over here and back to the crime scene. Yeah, we're missing something. Some with profiling. I gotta deep dive into it.
Back, Anderson.
Because I can't profile too much here. Maybe I gotta go up here or something.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years
Alex
ago.
Casey
I haven't heard a
Lunchbox.
word about him since. Well, until now.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times.
Okay, there we go.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner
I didn't
killed
place
him,
the
he
goddamn
went off
thing.
the deep end. Got the truth.
That's why.
The lake is connected to Nightingale.
There we go.
somehow.
I didn't place the
Casey,
damn picture
let's take a look
from
by
the
the lake.
profile.
Lead the way.
Sounds good.
I was looking at it like Michael.
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This
All right.
one of your
Well, at
hunches,
least
Anderson? Did something
we
happen
kind of
on the
did a
lake?
clean sweep
I think
on
Nightingale
everywhere,
came up
so
from
we
that
don't have to do
direction.
anything now.
From the
Just
lake.
do some main
Probably
mission
looking
stuff.
for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come... I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right.
Achievo!
This is right up my alley.
First
Nightingale came this way.
manuscript page. Okay.
Either he dropped this page,
Very nice.
or the killers left it for us.
The page. Profiling.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay. There we go. I'm getting used to the detective work now. The LA noir in me's coming out. Let's do some more profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
So it looks like we gotta go back to Nightingale, find something inside of his body.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
All right. First
Let's get the
detective
car,
puzzle
drive to Bright
solved.
Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Shortcut.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, it has like a good slow burn early on where it's not throwing everything at you right away, but has like
There's another lunchbox.
true detective vibe. Here we go. There we go. Have a heroic day. How about no? You give me the collectibles. Stop treating me like that.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Yeah, there wasn't too much there other than, you know, reading up about some drunk guy in the woods. Could it be Alan, the drunk?
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
All right.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
Oh my god. Looks like Saints Row stumbled in the town.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Sir, don't make me arrest you.
Isn't it?
Calm down.
Arlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Change of topic, please.
This looks really good, though.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
We got a map. Bright Falls. Just what I thought. The whole town's wacko. Everyone's a complete nut job.
Rest easy, buddy.
There's a lot of places to go in Bright Falls, man.
Good day.
I can't get through this.
That concludes Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, the FBI setting up shop in town. You're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this down?
Not too much going on.
It doesn't budge.
Care to
A lot of locked doors. Okay. Very nice. Fear the dark. Chainsaw. Sounds like Resident Evil 4 is getting close.
I need something to cut this.
Bolt cutters.
Welcome back, Anderson.
It's pain.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Hey, it's Quantum Break.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
It's Iceman from X-Men.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calder Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Can't believe that happened.
I feel bad for these guys. Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. Keep trying. The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
It's turning in the jigsaw, dude. You're right. Solve the game. And then we just need the saw music. The Alan, cut off your foot, Alan. Damn it.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
Apparently pin and teaser clue was just as hard as an extra nail in a prop.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something.
What is this guy sweeping?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
What is this guy doing? There's like motion blur on the brush. They put motion blur for dust or something. I don't know what that dude's doing, but I'm telling you, the whole town's a total whack job. They're all nutty.
Who else to protect this?
And I tell you, if I can pull my pistol out, it's happening. It's on.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deer Fest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Everyone close your eyes and look away. It's gonna get nasty. It's time to play a game. It's
the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
the light.
Okay, here we go. Stay in the light.
He can't see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become unavailable. Uh-oh.
Go! Vanished.
This shit's getting crazy. Okay. End of chapter already. Gave him a good couple headshots and that was it. I gotta skip that. I don't need a musical number.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. Doesn't make sense. Nah. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay,
Must be locked from the other side.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all. Crazy. Oh,
I need bolt cutters.
what do you mean? Like, huh? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh, a bear.
Oh my god.
Somebody called for a tour guide. Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Neil Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. You know, Remedy's famous for doing in-game videos and stuff.
Good day. My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Uh,
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Someone's been stealing toilet paper rolls. This is disgusting. That might be the scariest thing in the game, dude. Someone's been stealing toilet paper rolls.
I can't get through this.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case, whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Okay, making progress.
I need to come
Pretty good
clean,
so far.
Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Okay, return to
Page says
the heart.
Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
Hey, hello there.
We're not seeing the
How are
full
you folks
picture yet.
doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back to it.
What'd you find there, Steve?
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Think. That's not right. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of control stuff thrown in here too, eh? A lot of references. I think the janitor shows up, they were saying. Oh, I got my gun now. Okay. Follow the trail. I think it's getting pretty good. You know, we're doing a little warm, slow build up to probably Alan, even though we haven't played Alan yet in his own game. Are you kidding me? Where is Alan?
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, Blue, when he came out of the water. I'm like, am I playing Outlast? But it's kind of like every horror game genre thrown in one, dude. It's crazy.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle? What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch